Do you want to know what your options are regarding home inspections and purchasing a property? You're definitely going to want to watch this one. We know home inspections are a hot topic right now, and there's buyers that are just waiving them to get the house. So I'm going to walk you through the 4 different methods that people are using to contractually deal with the inspection, and a bonus tip at the end that to me is the most reasonable, that's gonna help you get what you want, which is getting your offer accepted. You don't get the chance to go in, check out what's going on with the systems, check out the foundation, the roof, all of those things. So there is risk there, there's also a reward. And I'm not recommending any of these in particular, I just wanna go over your options. So the most aggressive is waiving the inspection. The second route we've seen people go is putting a threshold on their inspection negotiations. So, for example, Nick and Michelle are buying a home. They decide, hey, we really like this property. It's an older home, and we want to make sure we just kind of know that there's no unseen issues. And look, we live in an area in the greater Philadelphia region, in the metro Philly region, that there's a lot of older homes. So valid concern for sure. And putting a threshold, for example, we'll accept the first $50,000 worth of defects. We'll accept the first $15,000 worth of defects. That is another strategy that has worked for some people. And what defects mean, they're material defects, things that aren't functioning properly in a home, just to be super clear. So that's option 2, putting a threshold on what you want to negotiate or have the ability to negotiate. Option 3 is inspections for informational purposes only. I call nonsense on that one, and I'll tell you why. The PAR Just Listed website came out with a blog post saying, what does informational only inspections even mean? And nobody really knows. And it still gives buyers the ability to terminate the contract. Even when they say, hey, it's informational only, I can't tell you how many times I've seen a buyer come back and say, well, it was informational only, but now we're concerned about this, and you've got to disclose it, and here's the inspection report. So as a seller, I would be very leery of that. That's the same as having a home inspection contingency. No matter what anyone says, that's what folks are doing. I'm not a big fan of informational only because it's the same thing as just electing the home inspection in the first place. What does informational only mean? And you still have the ability to terminate the contract. So that one's a little nonsense there, and it's important you hire a listing agent if you're a seller that understands this, because some listing agents don't, and then there's an unexpected negotiation for the seller, and nobody wants that. So all the more reason to grill your listing agent on their inspection approach. The 4th option with inspections, and this is just from the contractual standpoint, I got a bonus tip that I think is gonna help a lot of you guys here at the end. So the 4th one is just to elect the home inspection and go through with it. And when you do that, obviously there's other people that are willing to waive it. That one protects you the most, and in a multiple offer competitive situation, it might be the least likely to get accepted. So just know that going in. And the 5th option, or the bonus tip here, and to me, this is super critical, is there are inspection companies out there that will do a walkthrough non-invasive inspection for $250 to $350. So you get them to walk through, you get peace of mind, and you know what you're getting into before you write the offer and make the decision to waive the inspection. Now, obviously, the seller's got to play ball with that. They have to be open to that. I don't see any issue with it. It's going to get everyone what they want. It's going to make the buyer feel good. It's going to make the seller have some peace of mind. That, to me, is the way to go, and all the more reason you want to meet with an agent up front, get clear on your goals and what you want out of a property, and then when you see that home come onto the market, you know to pull the proper levers or run the play that works of bringing someone in before. And if you don't want to pay an inspector, maybe you've got a contractor friend in the family. Maybe you have a contractor in your family. Those are great people to walk through a property with as well, so you know exactly what you're getting into. So obviously, risky to most conservative, and then to me, the most reasonable at the end. That's going to be the way to go for a lot of folks. If you have questions about this is a big decision. Reach out and we can walk you through it. You're definitely going to want to watch this one.